Joe. Today I'm in the kitchen and I'm making smoothies with a very special guest. I want to introduce Jamie. Jamie's going to show us what he's doing in the kitchen today. Hey buddy, how you doing today?
Good. What are we making?
Well, we're going to make smoothies and I want you to tell us everything that you're doing and how you're doing it. So, Jamie, what do you like to put in your smoothies?
Well, what I love to put in my smoothies is, of course, some ice, half of a banana, Chobani yogurt, doesn't matter which flavor. Well, I don't like the peach flavor. That's just my opinion.
Right. Any flavor you like is a good flavor. What else do you put in?
I put in, it's called Organic Mixed Berry Blend with strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries.
Now, are those frozen berries?
Yeah.
Why do you like frozen berries?
They just give my mouth a cooler taste when I'm having the smoothie.
Right, you like a cold smoothie. And then what's that healthy green stuff over there?
Yeah, so spinach tastes like nothing. Plus, it's healthy, so why not put it in our smoothie?
Awesome. All right, buddy, you're going to use the big pitcher. And the reason we use this big pitcher, this is actually a Vitamix blender. It's kind of a higher-end blender, and that's a good blender for green leafy stuff. If you don't have any green leaves, you can definitely use a less expensive blender. Like this is like a little $20 Oster blender. That's fine if you don't have any green leaves. Once you have leaves, you might want to upgrade to a better blender. This blender could even handle like people that like to make nut butters. They just pour in peanuts and then they make their own peanut butter. They pour in almonds, they make their own almond butter. Right in the middle is actually a blender like this. It's called a Nutribullet. It's great for single serving smoothies. This can handle the green stuff because there's a lot of power in a smaller vessel. But we actually broke this because we were using it so much. Anyway, let's go, Jamie. Why don't you start with your first ingredient? What do you want to start with?
I'll start with the Chobani cherry yogurt.
Okay,
now,
use a spoon.
You don't have to mix it yet because, well, when it's in there and the blender's running, it'll just mix automatically.
Great.
So we're going to pour that in.
Awesome. And I love Jamie scraping that out. Another thing that we put in is some cold water. And there's a little trick that we do. We actually pour the water right into the Chobani cup because you want to measure about 8 ounces of water. Sometimes you can put a little more, a little less. But it actually helps get the rest of that fruit. So Jamie, hold that cup and I'll pour for you. See, we just dump some water in there. Kind of rinses some of that fruit off the bottom of the cup. And now he's kind of measuring too. It doesn't have to be an exact measurement because we're just putting in the stuff that we like. All right, I'll take this dirty spoon off your hands and that yucky cup. Why don't you do the next ingredient?
Since we already put it in the water, why not ice?
Now, how much ice you use is up to you. Jamie likes about, 3-4 cubes. That's 2. So why don't you put a couple more, buddy?
Well, that's a lot.
Yeah, just break it up if you need to. Awesome. Now, the next thing he's going to do is the bananas. You might notice our bananas are starting to get those spots on them. So the reason we like the spotted bananas is because once they're getting overripe, the bananas are actually getting a little sweeter, so they taste better. The other thing that we do is if these come back and start getting way more spots and we think they're going to get black or start going bad, we'll actually freeze them. You just peel them, you throw them in a plastic bag, you put them in the freezer, and then whenever you want a smoothie, you have a nice ripe banana. Here, buddy, I'll start peeling this. Why don't you dump it in there? I always use a whole banana, and this smoothie will probably make 1 giant serving or 2 servings, one for him and one for his brother. Go ahead, buddy, throw it in.
Warning of the plop.
Watch the plop.
Oh, come on. It didn't plop.
You were disappointed by the plop there. Okay, how many berries you usually put in?
Well,
Use your measuring cup there for that, maybe?
Not sure.
And so this is a 1 cup measuring cup, so that's about the right amount of berries. Just fill up 1 cup, and then between 2 kids, they're at least getting half a cup of fruit each. That will happen to your hands. So Jamie, you can actually
Pour it?
pour that in.
Jamie, just do this with your hand. No, just put it back where it was earlier. Oh.
Yeah. Put it in, buddy. Come on.
Spinach tastes like nothing, so it's not really a big deal.
You shouldn't have remembered.
And you don't have to measure the spinach. A handful is about a cup if you want to know about spinach measurements.
That's
So we'll just push that down a little bit. Now, the other thing that I like to do when I make my smoothies is I use, I like to use powdered stuff, right? So this happens to be called Shakeology. I like the chocolate, but it's just a powdered protein drink, basically. I used to buy the one that was not Shakeology, and it had, when I saw the label, 25% cholesterol. So I decided paying a little more for this was worth it. Plus, it's got all these superfoods that I can't pronounce that I definitely don't get in my regular diet. So we thought that would be a good idea. When my wife makes smoothies, she likes to put in this PB2. It's this like peanut butter powder, basically. So some people like peanut butter powdered smoothies. I just like the chocolate flavor. I do like to throw in a whole banana for this one as well.
He has a banana pretty much every day. He loves bananas.
Right. So we have our chocolate powder, happens to be Shakeology. We have our banana, and the other thing I like to put in here besides the ice is some milk. You can use whatever kind of milk you want. My wife likes coconut milk, almond milk. I use a little skim milk. Whatever is to your flavor, but try not to use whole milk because it has more fat in it. I'm actually not going to blend this because it's just going to make a lot of noise, and I think you know how a blender works. But through the miracle of video, we have 2 finished smoothies here, and the final ingredient is actually some ready whipped cream. So I just pour that on. It's just a little bit on the top. Kind of gives the kids a little extra treat. Also, whipped cream is not as bad as people think. There's not that much sugar. It's like 1 or 2 grams of sugar per serving. So in the morning, we actually put this on the kids' pancakes instead of maple syrup because there's way less sugar in this than maple syrup. So we could even do this. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Jamie, anything else you want to say?
Don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on the notifications if you want to see more videos.